Hey there YouTube, Needlebender785, Cleveland, Ohio, with you here today. Going to do a high output test on this 3cx3000. We're going to be using AM for benchmark purposes. We're going to be using a derail striker 955. We're going to be on channel 40, that's where I have the thing tuned up. And we're going to be using this SB220 in low power mode, putting out about 800 watts into this. The amplifier is pre-tuned, and the grid meter basically does not move, so we know we got good power there. So let's go over the meters here. Disregard this meter, is disconnected, cannot handle what we're putting into it right now. So we got true bird RMS in forward, 100 watt slug in reverse. This is a 100 watt slug, 5,000 watt slug in RMS, and we got a, let's see, make sure we got that in focus, 10 kW slug in peak mode. Peak kit is on, obviously it's in 1X, and we're going to be looking at that scale as well as those scales. I'm going to step on the foot pedal, and we're going to yell into the microphone and see what we get out of it. 4,000 bird, 10,000 peak, and getting about 10 watts of reflect at the same time we're doing that. That's because my dummy load's getting overloaded, but that's 10 watts on 10,000 watts is not bad. This thing is running nice and cool. I've not had any issues. Tube is brand new, so I'm not planning to push this thing beyond 10,000 at the moment. And I'm pretty happy. I was able to radio is at max power. I did see, playing around with the tune a little bit, I was able to get it up to about 11 on this same input, but right now I'm not retuning it because I believe it was on channel 20, but it is doing 10,000 watts, and the grid meter is really happy it's not even moving, so we know that's good. Yeah, this was going to be a final video on the 3cx3000. This amp is running awesome. I mean, I have not had any issues with it. I've been using it every single day. I've been trying to find any kind of problems I can. The only thing, and it's not really like, I just didn't know this, but apparently if you change the drive power level, you have to retune the output on that, because it is what it is. But so I initially had the SAM tuned for barefoot radio, and it was running really good. And then I changed the driver and was putting in more power into it, and I had to retune the output section of that. And I guess that's just part of it. But anyway, that's I'm getting good output out of it. 10,000 watts on peak. I'm getting 4,000 bird, and just a few watts, 10 watts on reflect into a bird dummy load. And this thing, like I said, with 10,000 watts, I'm seeing about 2 amp current draw on the plate current meter, and that's still within tolerance. Now, when I go to sideband, I do have to back it down. With 2.5 amps is what this tube is rated at. I'm able to get 8,000 peak on sideband. So I don't plan to run it that steep, but just something to keep in mind if you are a sidebander. Like, I built this box in mind with primarily sounding good and being on sideband. AM, obviously, any box that's built for sideband will work really well on AM as well. But if you are a sidebander, just something to keep in mind. You're drawing a lot more current, and just kind of got to keep that power down, keep the drive lower. So I'm actually planning to just drive it with a 2-pill on sideband. That's when I need power. But otherwise, I'm just going to drive it with a barefoot 100 watt radio, and I'm already getting 3 kilowatts out of it barefoot. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and we'll get more content going as we kind of wind down this big tube amp. Have a good day and take care. Needlebender 785, Cleveland, Ohio. We're back on the side.